Good morning, everybody. It's 8:15. We're going to do a live stream of the pre-market analysis stuff. I like doing the live streaming, but trading live stream is a little nerve-wracking. So we're just going to do pre-market today and then end it so everybody can go get on with their trading day. We got the Nasdaq up. I'm sure most people know that I only trade the Nasdaq intraday, day trading. I do trade other things, but only Nasdaq day trading. We can start. I use multiple time frames. We can start with the daily to look at. We can actually start with the weekly, maybe just to take a peek. Obviously, in a big bull uptrend, nothing about that I think has changed. Let's see, the daily. The one thing is we've had this uptrend line, which I've talked about several times. That has started out October 13th. We've broken through that. We've got this pullback. This right here looks actually kind of bullish that we've come down. We found some support, and now each day we've kind of broken higher. We could also look at a 30-minute chart, not the actual time frame, but just to look at the volume profiles on here. Each one of these is a daily volume profile. And this would be the 11th, 12th, 15th. So we've kind of this week have started to kind of move up a little bit. We've had some down, now we're kind of going up. I don't think there's really much to see on that, to be honest. But if we look on the daily, key level is going to be yesterday's high, so we'll mark that out. We've already broken through it in pre-market, but price hasn't held. I think if we start pushing back up higher above that, it opens up this area for another run at all-time highs. We can look at 4-hour. What do we have going on the 4-hour? We've got a nice little support trend line here that we've hit several times, and we found support. This would have been a good area to get in on, this area of confluence with 20 SMA and this trend line, which we've hit 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 4 times, I guess you could say. So I think this trend line's pretty strong. Will price roll down to this today? I don't think so, but you never know. I'm not gonna rule it out, but if price did come down there, I think that would be this 15, this 16, whatever this is, whatever it would be, 16,050 maybe by the time it got down there. 16,250 might be interesting. But yeah, that area down there for a bounce and then a move back up would be, I think, a good opportunity for anyone out there looking to maybe swing trade micros or something. But for me, trading full contracts on an evaluation account. Oh, I forgot to say the evaluation account. We're doing an evaluation account with Apex Trader. We need to make $3,000 in, I don't know, I guess I've got 30. I think I've got an unlimited amount of time on this thing. But after 30 days, I have to renew my subscription. So we are up almost $900 on it. I've got to make 3,000. Today is day 3. So we're on a pretty good pace here. I kind of would like to make it. I completely forgot when I signed up for it that next week is Thanksgiving. So trading next week is going to be slow, to say the least. Next week will just probably be, I don't know, taking a small trade each day just to clock it as a trading day. But I don't expect much to be going on next week. But you never know. And we'll definitely be trading each day that we can. I'm not quite sure what the market hours are going to be for Thanksgiving yet, but we'll trade the days it's open. Anyways, we'll look back here, get back to the chart. So the 4-hour, yeah, I think this is a support area. We're kind of in this up channel. I wonder if I can get another ray going. Something, along these lines. I don't know. So we're kind of near the up of it. I think upper band of it. I think it's got room to this 13,360, 374 level, 375. We may want to break up, break this high, and then move back up into here to hit the upper end of this channel. And look at a 60-minute chart. So I start with my higher time frames and I just kind of work my way down. So this is a 60-minute. Market's going to open in 10 minutes. This is an hourly chart. This is a weekly volume profile, so it's been calculating since Sunday night. Later in the week, it becomes, as the week progresses, this comes more into play. We had this downtrend line here, and we broke through it. Price is broken out of it. This red line is yesterday's high, which we've popped through in pre-market, and we've come back down through it. One thing that I'm seeing that's interesting are a couple things. One is this big LVN right here. If you can see that, this low volume node, areas where we have low volume. It's also an area of confluence with the bottom of the band on the 1 hour. So, and you can also just see price acting as support here. So I think this is a good support area. And I can also see that the bands here have pinched in. If you can see how the bands are squeezing like that, that's a good sign that price is going to break one way or the other. So when I looked at it this morning on my phone, my initial thought was, let's give it 30 minutes. Don't take a trade the first 30 minutes, and let's see where this hourly candle, what it wants to do. Let's see where it closes. You may get an impulse down into this area, and we may pin off of it, and then get something like this, and then start moving back up. Or we may pop through and then pin off and come back down here. So if I get a pin bar, this is what happened a few days ago, maybe over here, a similar, we can look back on this real quick. Yeah, it was on this, a very similar situation. This was on Monday, ranging, coming in, just like we're doing now, bands pinch in like that. And then we pop through, it looks like we're gonna move up, and we just pin. We do not close outside the bands. And as soon as that happens, that's a bearish sign when we can't close outside the bands. And it just rolled down. So that looks like kind of a similar situation to what we've got going on today. If you look at it, we've got the consolidation, the bands pinching in, and price probably wanting to break one way or the other. So what I can do is draw a support level probably here at 73. And then also, the break, I'll just have to look at where this candle closes, this hourly candle. If we get, if we close above up here, then I think we've got room to move up to this 16,375 level would be my up here. I think price would move to, if we can, again, on the open, close up here at 9 o'clock if that hourly candle does that. So that would be one trade that I look at. The other one you could do is, as price drops, if it drops on the open down at this LVN level, start buying down here, buy one down here. I think on the open, I don't know, that might be a good trade. That would be probably your other option, but just get ready to get out of it. If we start moving lower, so you could buy at 76, get out at 67, a 10-point loss. And then you probably have to, endure some, watch price fall down some more and see where it found some support. But my initial trade would be for the price to break up, above 40, close above 16,340, and then take it up to 16,374. One thing I saw just coming in, I'm not going to take a trade pre-market, but I think if this level breaks, which is just now, right now, we're going to come up to 20. Oh, this is pinching in. I saw that as a trade. Maybe a scalp I was going to take on the open. Just put a buy stop order right here and have price break through this and then move up quickly to the upper end of the band on the 5-minute. So this is a trade that actually kind of similar to that 1-minute pullback trade that I posted yesterday. This is on a 5-minute though, where you've got, price moves down. 20 SMA is holding support. We've got a support level here. When that breaks, it's going to want to come up and probably test the other end of the band, but usually it only works like in the first hour of the session where you get a lot of volume. So I'm not taking that pre-market. This thing's going to move all over the place pre-market. Yeah, so I guess that's my trade that I'm gonna really be keeping an eye out for. Price to move up, close above 16,340, and then we'll try to find an entry to get up, take it up to 13,374, or look to buy down here at 16,375 for a move back up into this volume node. Here, or we could have a similar situation what we saw over here, which is setting up to be very similar to that, where we get price just selling off down. So I think if price starts to move back down into the weekly value area here, we may see it drop even further. So those are a couple trade setups. There's really nothing for me to do in this choppy range. I'm just going to sit on my hands. So break above, we break, we close, we go long. We break this level and close down here. It looks like a short. So that's my game plan. I know it could either go up or down, but it could either go up or down. And sometimes you feel like it's so simple that you wonder how you lose so much money. It can only go two ways. I think a lot of it's risk management, a lot of it's trading psychology. Everybody talks about it, holding your losers too long, hoping that the price comes back your way, and cutting your winners short because you see that P&L green and you want to just take what you got. I think that's has a lot to do with it. So getting a trading plan pre-market certainly gives you some help. Just sticking to your trading plan for sure. It's also critical. So let's try to stick to our trading plan, and I'm gonna jump off of this. Market's gonna open in a few minutes, and we'll record our trades and post a video later today with our trades on it. So I hope everybody has a great trading day. Best of luck to you, and I will check out our video later. Thanks a lot.